Never ever wear these 5 products after 50, unless you want people asking what you've had done. These formulas smooth fine lines, stop creasing, and give you that lit from within finish women pay dermatologists thousands for. I've been a makeup artist for 30 years, and these are the only 5 I trust on mature skin. Number 5 is the foundation that changes color to match your skin, and it will take 10 years off your face by the time you finish this video. Before we start, you should know who's talking to you. I started doing makeup in Seoul when I was 21, working on television actresses under studio lights so harsh they showed every pore, every dry patch, every place a foundation dared to crease. 3 decades later, I'm 51 myself, so now I test everything on my own face first. When I tell you a product works on mature skin, I mean it survived both the studio lights and my own bathroom mirror at 7 in the morning. That's the standard. Let's get into it. Number 1, the Bobbi Brown Primer. Here is the mistake I see constantly. Women over 50 skip primer altogether, then wonder why their makeup starts separating by noon. You know the look. The foundation splits apart on the cheeks, gathers in the smile lines, and by lunchtime your face in the car mirror looks like it needs a full redo. That is not a foundation problem. That is a skin prep problem. Mature skin is thirstier than it used to be. It drinks the moisture right out of your foundation within a few hours, and once the moisture is gone, the pigment has nothing left to hold on to, so it separates. A good primer lays down a cushion of hydration first, and this Bobbi Brown formula is my favorite because of what's actually inside it. Hyaluronic acid to plump the skin and hold water in, and vitamin C to brighten. You smooth it on after your moisturizer, give it a minute to settle, and your skin already looks bouncier and more awake before a single drop of makeup touches it. My clients always say the same thing when I use it on them. It feels like a drink of water for the face. And makeup applied over plumped, hydrated skin glides on and sits down smoothly instead of grabbing onto dry patches. If you take only one thing from this video, take this. Prep is half the look after 50. Number 2, the Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. I'm going to be blunt with you here because a good friend would be. Thick concealer will age you faster than almost anything else in your makeup bag. I have watched women take a beautiful base and ruin it with a heavy, dry concealer that creases into every fine line under the eye within the hour. By mid-afternoon, it looks crepey and cracked, and it pulls attention straight to the texture you were trying to hide in the first place. The under eye area is the thinnest skin on your face. After 50, it needs brightness, it needs moisture, and it needs a formula that moves when you smile. This Natasha Denona concealer delivers all 3. It's creamy and hydrating, so it doesn't cling to fine lines or emphasize texture, and it brightens the under eyes without that chalky, flat finish that announces itself from across the room. Application matters just as much as the product. Warm a small amount on the back of your hand, pat it in gently with your ring finger, and stop there. One thin layer. The goal is a rested eye, because a rested eye reads 10 years younger, while heavy coverage under the eyes looks strange on everyone. Number 3, the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. Mascara is another thing women get wrong after 50, and honestly, nobody warns you about it. Those heavy, volumizing, clumpy formulas that looked dramatic at 30 start dragging the whole eye down at 55. Thick spider lashes sit heavy on the lash line, the product transfers and smudges into your fine lines by evening, and suddenly you're dabbing at raccoon eyes in the restaurant bathroom. Mature eyes need length and lift. The telescopic wand has tiny, precise bristles that catch every single lash and stretch it upward from root to tip. Long, separated, fanned-out lashes physically open up the whole eye area. Your eyes read bigger and brighter, and the entire face lifts along with them. It's a drugstore mascara that costs less than lunch, and I have used it backstage at fashion shows, sitting next to tubes that cost 6 times more. This is the one that always goes back into my kit. Curl your lashes first, sweep one coat along the top, add a light pass underneath, and stop before it builds heavy. That's it. Quick pause here. If this is helping you so far, hit subscribe. I share honest advice for makeup on mature skin every week, and I keep it simple, never a 20-step routine. Now let's talk about lips, because this next mistake might be the most common one of all. Number 4, the Laura Geller Jelly Balm. After 40, classic lipstick starts to bleed. Those fine vertical lines around the mouth act like little rivers, and your color travels up into them before your first coffee is finished. Matte formulas are the worst offenders. They dry down, they feather past the lip line, and they settle into every crease around the mouth until your lipstick looks like it's escaping. The fix is trading your traditional bullet lipstick for a hydrating balm formula, and this Laura Geller Jelly Balm is the best one I have found. It's deeply hydrating, it smooths everything out, and it leaves a wash of color with a soft, juicy finish. The color stays exactly where you put it, with no bleeding, no feathering, and no touch-ups halfway through dinner. And here's a little bonus. That bit of shine on the lips reflects light, and light is your best friend after 50. A juicy, hydrated lip reads younger instantly, the same way glossy hair reads younger than dull hair. If you miss the definition of a stronger lip, trace your natural lip line with a neutral liner first, then press the balm on top with your finger. You get shape and comfort at the same time. Number 5. The step that makes or breaks the entire look, the Luxe Color Changing Foundation. Listen carefully, because foundation is where women over 50 either lose the battle or win it. Every single complaint I hear in my chair comes back to foundation. It looks cakey. It settles into my wrinkles. It turns orange by the afternoon. It sits on my face like a mask. I have heard all of it for 30 years, and for most of those years, I didn't have a perfect answer to give. Now I do. The Luxe Foundation is specifically developed for mature skin, and it behaves differently from every traditional foundation in your drawer. Start with the color-changing technology. The formula adapts to your exact skin tone as you blend it in. It reads the undertone of your own skin and adjusts to match, which solves the 2 problems that haunt foundation after 50. You stop guessing between 4 shades at the store, and you stop watching your face oxidize orange 2 hours after you apply it. It simply becomes your skin tone. Then there's the part that matters even more to me. It works with mature skin instead of against it. Traditional full coverage formulas sit on top of the face like a layer of paint, and paint cracks. This one blurs fine lines and smooths texture while still letting your real skin show through. It almost never settles into wrinkles, and I only say almost because this industry taught me never to say never, even though I have not seen it happen once in my chair. The finish is natural and even, and the skin underneath still looks alive. You know that phrase women love, your skin but better? Every brand on the shelf promises it. This is the first foundation where I actually watched it happen on a 60-year-old face under bright vanity lights. The redness calmed, the texture softened, the fine lines blurred, and it still looked like skin. Her skin. That is everything after 50. You want to look like yourself on your best rested day. Apply it with your fingertips or a damp sponge, starting at the center of the face and blending outward. The warmth of your skin helps the color-adapting technology do its job. One thin layer is enough for most days, and you can build a second layer only where you need it, usually around the nose and chin. Right now, it's the #1 best-selling foundation on Amazon, which tells you I'm not the only one who noticed. The link is in the description below, or scan the QR code on your screen right now, and check when you get there, because sometimes there's a coupon available and I would rather you catch the discount. So let's put the whole face together. A hydrating primer so nothing separates by noon. A creamy concealer that brightens without creasing. A lengthening mascara that opens the eyes instead of dragging them down. A jelly balm that keeps color out of your lip lines. And the Luxe Foundation holding it all together, adapting to your skin tone and quietly blurring the years without hiding you. I'm not trying to send anyone back to 25. I'm 51. I earned this face, and so did you. I just want your makeup working as hard as you do, so the woman in the mirror matches how you actually feel. Try the routine, then come back and tell me in the comments which swap made the biggest difference, because I read every one of them. And if you want more honest makeup advice for the years after 50, subscribe and stay with me. I have 30 years of secrets left to share.